This is one of the most recommended beginner cameras.
That stabilization, that is really, really good. Holy shit.
Really?
Yeah.
And I think this set up a lot of people to fail.
I'm meant to be shooting in 4K and it's not focusing on your face.
So I decided to test her out.
This is way more difficult than I thought it was going to be.
To find out if this camera is a scam. This is the Canon M50. Released in 2018, it has a 24.1 megapixel APS-C sensor. Phenomenal autofocus. It's got an articulating touchscreen and a price point that made it insanely popular. It even came with a 15 to 45mm kit lens, which is roughly a 24 to 70mm. I get it. I know why people love this camera. It's small, it's light, it's easy to use. The controls just make it so simple. But a scam doesn't always look bad. Sometimes it's near perfect. Until it's not. So we're at St. Albans, and this is the testing grounds for the Canon M50. This is actually my wife's camera. Say hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam.
I've used this camera once before for a piece of short form content. She has used it many more times other than once. If anyone's going to call me out on my bullshit here about this camera, it's going to be her.
There's a few things that I want to get because there's I think the nice car's still up here, so we'll go to the nice car. I want to be on manual mode. So I'm going to start out by shooting video with the Canon M50. One of the good things about this camera, as opposed to the last video we did with something like this, is that I can actually hold the camera. I don't need the tripod for this. I want the tripod for this. What about old mate here coming through? All right, well, there's 2 shots done, all in the one spot. Let's see how this goes handheld. The in-body stabilization on this is really, really good. Handheld right now, like if we walk, let's do something like this. Hopefully this is representing, I don't have the microphone. All right, just stop me.
St. Albans didn't work. It wasn't for the lack of trying though. We just happened to go at a time when an event called the Folk Festival was on. That made it very chaotic and very, very hard to get into the zone. I also realized pretty quickly that I love hanging out with my wife, that I can't create content around her. She is a great distraction in the best way possible, but it just means I don't get anything done. So we decided to call it, and then that was it. But I'm not letting this go just yet. I want to try again, and we're going to go to a little village called Spencer. This is Spencer. I'm here with John. Come say hello. Come say hello. And actually, some lovely views right in front of us. Have a look at this. We've got a row of Ferraris.
5 in a row.
Yeah, 5 in a row. Which one do you want?
Fuck all of them. I'm looking at each one and I'm just like, I swear they used to have a more of a paler red.
They're so nice. They're so nice. And I don't know where the hell the owners are, but I think for the first thing we're going to do with the Canon M50 here is we're going to take some photos of some Ferraris. They're going to be a little bit cramped and stuff like that just because of where we are, but it's fine. It's okay. We're going to do it. It'll be fun. I don't really do automotive photography, but I know some stuff from watching North Borders and everyone else. So let's start out with, we've got a good polarizer too. Let's start out with the Ferrari logo. Holy shit, this is sick. This is so nice, dude. Can we get like maybe a shot where they're all kind of here maybe? Nah. Oh, the arse end of them. Ah, it's so nice. I really like the red one. So the red one is what we're going to focus on here. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go here. We have a big affinity for cars.
Imagine driving one.
We will one day. We will one day. And if I take some good enough photos here in this location, maybe they will let us. Maybe they will let us. Ferrari, please.
Oof. That's my concept.
Red. Yeah. We are nerding out hardcore. I think I've gotten some photos of the cars, or at least enough photos of the cars. They're, with the position that we're in, it's whatever it's gonna be. Just gonna wander around and see what else we can find to shoot. I want to get something out here. Yeah, maybe something like this. I feel like this would be kind of cool. And there we go. I have it set to center focus just because it makes things a lot easier. Let's get something like that. We'll see if there's another angle that we can get. I'm putting my sunglasses on because...
Yeah, Marley, jump in the water. Get an angle from...
Honestly, I would. Yeah, that's not bad. This looks cool.
Broth hole.
This looks cool as heck.
Are we allowed, Danny?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. You know what I wish? I wish I had a different lens for this. I wish I had something with a little bit of a wider aperture and maybe a bit more focal length. Like maybe something like a 24-70 for this sensor. Because technically this is a 24-70 due to the size of the APS-C sensor. I heard that. But yeah, I just would love something with a little bit more reach. All right, I found a limit of the camera. Whoa, that took ages to get into focus. I know the audio's changed, but we're currently using the Canon M50. When I bought this camera for Sam, it was $900.
Fucking what?
$900.
Nah. Nah, fuck that. I would not pay that. It's, to be honest with you, like the look and the feel of it, it's probably worth 3.
It's not even focusing on your face right now.
There you go.
Like, I'm meant to be shooting in 4K and it's not focusing on your face. I know the audio is trash right now, but I don't have a choice.
Quality.
This isn't good. This is a very big drawback. This is way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. The Canon M50, right? You held it, right? I mean, you didn't use it, but you held it, right? It was deceptively light.
You know, your Sony X7, is it?
A7 IV.
Sorry, A7 IV. Heavy as fuck. And we also got like a frame on it and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
and a lens and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, when I picked one, I was like, oh shit.
It's crazy because my camera's like 3 kilos.
My phone, the Samsung S24 Ultra, weighs more than the Canon M5.
I mean, I've yet to see the videos. I've yet to see the photos as of right now. I'm really excited to see what kind of results we get from this, as well as hearing Sam's thoughts on it too, because it's her camera. I briefly spoke to her about it yesterday, and she's like, "There's some choice things I want to say about it," and so I'm hoping that they're good things, because I would love to love this camera, but I have a sneaky suspicion. I have a really sneaky suspicion that everything is not as it seems. After using the Canon M50, I want to hear your thoughts.
It was a Christmas present. I think like 2 years into us dating. I have a photography background. I did study it a few years ago, just like the basics. And so yeah, you bought me it for Christmas, and it was my first sort of, ooh, I'm a professional sort of camera. And like, I was so stoked about it. As a beginner's camera, for someone who doesn't know this is how you need to put your settings, your ISO, it's a good camera for that. I'm sure other cameras do it, but I haven't seen it on another camera. It's when you're changing from like manual, audio, shooting mode, all that, the screen will actually come up and tell you what that setting is best used for. When I was first sort of working out what to use and that, I found that so helpful.
I found the articulating screen, having come from the earlier Sonys at the time of purchasing the camera for you. Oh my God. It was such a game changer, but it also sucks at the same time.
You can set it so that the touchscreen doesn't interfere, but I do it like I'm a tourist and I like to look through the little
Viewfinder?
view thing. A lot of the times when looking through the viewfinder, I will accidentally touch the screen. To me, that is a little annoying.
The control using the touchscreen, to me, felt super clunky. The price point for this camera versus what you get. I could have gotten a Sony a6000 for you and you would have had so much more with it. Something I reference while shooting is wanting a 24 to 70mm zoom lens.
Yes, you can buy lenses for it, but like you said, they're so hard to find now. And if you do find them, you're looking at like paying more than what you paid for that camera.
Part of me kind of regrets buying it for you. As a beginner photographer and you buy into the Canon M50 sphere, regardless of how cheap you get the camera for, you can only get so far because there's nothing there anymore. After spending some time shooting some photos and videos with the Canon M50, as well as speaking to the owner, my wife, about her opinion on the camera, do I still think that it's a scam? Yeah, I do, but it's not the camera that's a scam. It's genuinely good, and it does everything a beginner wants and more. Some of it not perfectly, but well enough that you'll get some genuinely good results. What I think was the real scam was the ecosystem around it. Canon sold beginners into a system that didn't really have much of a future around it. And not long after, Canon shifted hard into the RF line of cameras, which became the system that actually grew. So while the M50 looked like a perfect place to start, it was already standing on pretty shaky ground. And look, if someone gave you this camera today, fantastic. Use it, learn with it, go and create some art with it. But if you bought into it expecting a long-term path forward, you were just buying something that was already left behind.